Hello, 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 and welcome back, everybody. It is Patron the Gnome, and we are playing Lord of the Rings online. This is a special stream this time. We are going to be opening the Jaunty Patron's Coffer. You go ahead and get a post out to people so they know. Give me just a moment here. Boom, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Do this over on X. You can follow me over on X. It's at Patron the Gnome. Putting up a post right now. There we are. Let's post that. And we'll put that up on the Lotro website. On the forums over on Lotro.com. For those that don't know, Lord of the Rings Online is the MMORPG for Lord of the Rings, and it has been around for over 18 years. Standing Stone Games is the developer. Brand new expansion every year here recently. New expansion at the end of this year coming out. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. I promise. Huh, why is that not there? I guess I have to type it in. There it is. What? You stupid thing. Oh my god, I hate this. Why is this thing fighting me? It's like it won't let me type in the thing. Wow. twitch.tv/Patron. Patron, not Patron1. Insert. Holy crap. Their forum posting thing was fighting me. It's like it did not want me to put it in there. At any rate, brand new Coffer out for Lord of the Rings Online. It is called the Jaunty Patron's Coffer. There is a Jaunty's Patron's Luxuriant Coffer. It comes with 500 mithril, 6 lesser elixirs of virtue, and the Jaunty Patron's Luxuriant Cosmetics Coffer. So it has the one that's right below it. Or, oh no, this is selected. Ignore me. It's got Tome of the Jaunty Monkey. That's a monkey pet. A trait, Hand Nails Use. That's going to be a new music instrument. Jaunty Milestone style emote. I think that's hilarious. I can't wait for y'all to see that. Jaunty Steed and associated war steed appearances. Jaunty Patron's Luxuriant Wardrobe Cosmetics, which has a Jaunty Hand Nails musical instrument. A cloak, hooded cloak, boots, glove and wrist guard, hat, pauldrons, garb, ceremonial Jaunty sword, and a Jaunty weapon aura. 3 titles. Jaunty Voyager, the Boisterous, and Bad Monkey. The next one down is a Jaunty Patron's Enhanced Coffer. It's got 250 mithril, 1 lesser elixir of virtue, and its cosmetics comes with a cloak, hooded cloak, sword, the pet monkey, the weapon aura, music instrument, and trait. Okay, so the second one does have the musical instrument. And 2 titles, Jaunty Voyager and the Boisterous. The cheapest one of all of them is 100 mithril, and it comes with the cloak, hooded cloak, sword, and the pet monkey, and 1 title, Jaunty Voyager. If you're curious about the cost, they're a lot. They're a whole lot. Let me see if I can pull this up. We have to log into my character first, then I can get into the store. Just waiting for it to load up. Why won't you load up? Load up faster. We're up now. All right, let me click on the store here. External browser, yes. It is going to pop up one of these years, I think. There it goes. Okay. Last year, around 99. Yep. 79. Yes, that is a true statement. So the specials, it is going to show it to me, isn't it? Because that's like, it's not like since I already bought it that it's not going to show it to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It really isn't going to show it to me? Whoever makes these stores, that's, you got to do a better job. You really got to do a better job. You should be able to see it even if you've bought it. It should just tell you that you've already bought it, so that way there you can, you know, look at it and tell people what you paid for it. At any rate, Linearly Stout Shield, I hope I said your name correctly. You are absolutely correct. It was around 79. 79.95 is what you said on there. Yeah, 79.95. I believe that is correct for the most expensive one, and then it goes down from there. At any rate, it's still stupidly expensive. Let me go back over here and we'll take a look at what we got. I've already opened up the mithril and got that into my little character's hand. So you can see here I'm at 659. It added 500 mithril to it. Also already have the titles, I believe. Oh, it's going to be hard to find them, isn't it? We're not even going to worry about that, because you know what? Nobody really cares. Aside from the monkey pet and the milestone skill, nothing in this one catches my fancy, so I'll be saving money this time around. I want to see the musical instrument. So, let's open her up here. We get, this is the monkey. Let's pop the old monkey out. Let me just zoom all the way in. There's a monkey. Let's bring him out here in the sunlight. Hello, monkey. Do something. Entertain us, monkey. Yep, it's just like all the other pets. It sits there and does nothing. But it's a monkey this time. There, we got him up a little higher because he's on the stairs. Yep, we got a monkey. Alright, let's move on. So we got a steed here. The Jaunty thingamajiggy. Go ahead and move him off the screen. We'll pull up this thing here. Go to mounts. Alright, here is our mount. That is totally not... Why is this not working? Because I'm hitting the wrong button. There we are. Alright, so that is our new mount. I like the barding, or whatever they call it here. That's really pretty looking. The chest on either side, take it or leave it. I mean, it's okay. I think it may have been better if they'd done something opposite on one side or the other and not had it asymmetrical, or have it symmetrical, whatever. I really have to say I do not like the headpiece on the horse. I don't like that at all. Just being honest, I don't like it. The other thing is its bracers. I saw this on the website and I laughed because I don't understand why it needs to have those it looks like he's got on the pirate pants. I mean, this down here, the bracers, okay, but this up here is like, why does he have on pirate pants? So yeah, it's a nice looking mount. It's a decent looking mount. The war steed cosmetics I will probably have more interest in. Let's see. So this is milestone emote, and what is this? These are the cosmetics. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our emote. And find our new emote over here. Is it? Yeah, we right clicked on it. Emotes. Is it Jaunty? Milestone Jaunty. Okay. So it's going to be one of those where that you set it, I believe, and then that will change what your thing does every time you use it. So we're going to try to, hold on, where's my milestone here? I want to set that. Because I was working on some deeds here in a low level area. I'm going to find the milestone eventually. Here it is. Alright, we'll set that. Alright, so let's see if that is indeed made it work. I don't like this. Hold on, sorry. I changed this the other day and I shouldn't have. Mode icon grid. Much better, that's what I was looking for. Alright. Alright, so as you can see, he pulls out a map, he points one way, the monkey says, "No, idiot, it's over that way." And he's like, well, okay, I guess you're right. And then you port. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. Wish I could make that happen again quickly, but I can't. You know what we'll do? We'll go to the kinship house. God dang, that's cute. So we're going to do it one more time here. Alright, I mean, I like that one. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I like that one. In comparison, we'll check some of the other ones that came from the other coffers. Actually, we won't, because we have to wait so many minutes before each time. I have to wait 5 minutes. So I can't do it. I wonder. This will show it in here, won't it? Like when you click on that? Yeah, it shows you right there what it does. You can't zoom in, unfortunately. What is that called? It's called milestone. There we are. That's what I was looking for. So the other milestones, I have the Mirkwood one. Basically, he smokes, and then the smoke swirls around him, and you disappear. I never really used that one. I wasn't very much into the Mirkwood coffer, to be honest with you. Then we have this one that was from Corsairs of Umbar, or was it Legacy of Morgoth? I think it was Corsairs of Umbar. He's packing his pack there, putting it together, put it on his back, and you disappear. I like that one. But my favorite one is the Whimsical. That was from the Whimsical coffer. Very expensive coffer. One of my favorites, honestly. I don't have these other ones. I wish I had these. What are these here? Milestone Sands. Oh, that's pretty cool. Why do I not have that? Was that not part of Legacy of Morgoth or something? Did I not buy the expensive version of Morgoth? I thought I did. For certain snowy zones, it looks like a blizzard instead of a sandstorm. Then we got the Rohan. Huh. Interesting. I've never seen that before. And finally, the Knight. I do like that. Like that a lot. Alright. And we got your normal one. Why is he not doing it? He's not doing it. He should be doing it. Alright, we're going to change this back to the Jaunty just to make sure that it is the Jaunty. By right-clicking it. So now he's set up for the Jaunty. Let's get in here. Find us a nice little spot. This is the kinship house, by the way. I run lore-bound walkers on the Peregrine server. So we'll find us a nice little spot here in the house, and we will check out the cosmetics. Hey, thanks for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. peregriners. By the by, in the description of their animation window, it says where it's obtained. Very smart point. I didn't think about that because I'm not smart. Over here to one of my favorite rooms. All right. I love this room. We got the sleepy cat. And we got the sleepy pig. And then we got the sleepy dragon inside the fireplace. I need the sleepy, the big cat, the lynx or whatever, to put in here. That would be appropriate. Alright, so let's check out these. We'll open that up. We got a whole crap load of stuff. Now, here's the thing. On my cosmetic sets, do I have one that I don't mind? I don't. We're going to buy a new one because I like cosmetics and it's not that expensive. $495 Lotro points. My brain's not working. So let's get back into the game. We now have a 7th one. All right, we will use that. Here is our cloak. Oh, I need to actually right click on it. There we are. I like the pirate hat, not gonna lie. I like the pirate hat a lot. We got a sword here. And that's the non-cloaked version. Oh, we want this as well. Alright. Not a fan of the huge WoW-style shoulders. Yeah. I was saying that when I was at work, when I was looking at this on the website. I was like, I don't like that big one there. This one's fine. This one's massive. I like the pirate outfit. Not gonna lie, I like the pirate outfit. My Mariner character, he'll be wearing this because that's pretty cool. The weapon glow, fairly basic. I wouldn't say that it's anything to write home about. There are, in my opinion, much better weapon auras in the game. But it is there. It's not bad. So they only had one look. Is that correct? Yeah, there's only one look. There's not a like an expensive version, a cheap version, or anything like that. It's just one look, because that's all it had in the box. Let me switch out my weapons so that I'll have a one-hander on. Okay. So you can see the sword. Is that the right sword? I don't. That is the ceremonial Jaunty sword. So that is the sword. I need something to make him pull the sword out and show it. What will make him pull his sword out? Oh, I know one I got right here. There it is, swashbuckle. Oh, the emote pulls out a totally different weapon. I forgot they did that on the emotes. That sucks. The stoic pose, yeah, let me pull that one out. I don't have it. That sucks. I don't really have anything that brings the sword out. What kind of shucks? It's only 95 LP. Just go buy it. What do you do when you click on that? It doesn't have it. It's like, oh, there's a button where you hit unlock. We'll see how much it is over here in the store. See if it's really 75p. Takes forever for the store to open. 195p. Wow, we're getting pretty expensive now. The store won't come up. Huh. Oh, it finally came up. Alright. STOI, enter, stoic pose emote. Alright. You're right, it is 195 Lotro points for that. Alright. I'll put that down here. Clear all that out. Alright, so it's hard to get a good view of it. Hold on, let's move over here like that, because I think I'll be able to... Nope, maybe I won't. It might give a decent look to it. So, we'll hit it again. It's a decent looking sword. I'd use it. Again, I'm not into that that aura. Somebody might like it, you know, to each their own. I don't like when they put a heavy amount of color on it, where it's like it basically just looks like a big glowing whatever color it is. I prefer these other ones. Let me pull up one here. Wardrobe. Weapon aura. The rakish is pretty nice. Not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. Let's put that on there, take a look at it. So you see, when you're looking at the rakish, you still see the sword. I gotta get him closer, this is ridiculous. Alright, now let's do the stoic one more time. So you see, you still see the sword quite a bit, but you've got this glow going on it, and the little things popping up around it like runes and stuff. That's cool. That is beautiful. By the way, if you ever have the chance, the rakish coffer is 100% worth it. It's the best coffer they've ever put in the game. That is hilarious. The pig is dreaming of hobbits, and it put one up on the screen. Another one of my favorites, like you said, and it's not going to show it, is the orc one. So when you're near orcs, it'll glow. The purple is one of those ones just like the other one there. It was like way too much. Oops, I keep forgetting I can't do it like that. Did it change? I think it did. Yeah, so see, it's got a little something coming off of it. It's got a glow and something's coming off of it, but it's not like just in your face. Go to the purple one. Maybe we have to do the stoic one more time just to make sure. Yeah. So you see that one's got a purple hue to it. It's not overbearing. Bum, 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 bum. There's another good one. Elven Blessing. I like that one a lot. In the dark. Tide Breakers. This was from Corsairs of Umbar. It's got a heavy glow going on it. It's a decent one. And I like that one a lot. It's got lightning. So out of all of them, go to the Mirkwood. Here, hold on. Before I get into that. Mirkwood's good. I like Mirkwood. I didn't like the Mirkwood coffer, but the weapon aura that was in it was pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. Sublime is nice, but that was a stupidly expensive coffer, honest to God. Treasured weapon aura. I think this one was part of Corsairs of Umbar. It's either that or Legacy of Morgoth. I think that may have been Legacy of Morgoth. Or of Orcsbane, it's not going to show up with anything, unfortunately. And here's the Whimsical. Another one that I like a lot. I love the little like rune things written around it and stuff, or whatever those are supposed to be. I think that's really cool. But we'll show it again. The As soon as I find it again. Oh, I haven't put it in here. I forgot. We'll put that in here. There we are. Spirits or Jaunty? Jaunty, there it is. Let's find a dark area. I like the glow from behind. That looks pretty nice. Do I have a dark area in the kinship house? I'm really not sure. Maybe we should go outside. Oh, I know where we can go. Hold on. We'll try some dyes on the cosmetic items as well here in a moment. Contrast against the gold. Yeah, there's not really any dark areas here in the house anywhere. Actually, before we do that, we'll do that later. Let's work on the dyes here while we got bright surrounding. Fateful Thunder looks great on a Lore Master staff. Yep, I totally agree. So let's take a look at the dyes. How well can these things be dyed? That is the important thing. In fact, also, we need to go ahead and throw these things into the wardrobe. I cleared out a bunch of space in the wardrobe because I had no room. So earlier when I got home from work, I sat and went through all of them and found things that I'll never probably use and got rid of them. Oh, by the way, here's the hooded version of the cloak. I'm not into hooded cloaks, but so I'm not going to put that in my wardrobe. But while we're here, we'll go ahead and try to dye it to see just how much it changes. I wish I could make this larger, but you cannot. So the dye on that is pretty darn good. The only thing that doesn't dye is the outline, the detail. So that's pretty good on their dyeability. Green. Oops, wrong spot. Let's throw in black. Looks really nice in black. And one of my favorites, Evandem Blue. And Rivendell Green. That is sweet. Yeah, that dye is very good. Sometimes the items that they put in just don't do good for dyeing. But that definitely did. We'll check out the musical instrument in a moment. We definitely will check that out. The other thing I'm not seeing here, and I'm going to check it when I get back outside, I'm not seeing the war steed. So maybe you got that when you opened up the steed, maybe it gave you the war steed cosmetics as well. If it didn't, I'm going to be upset because you're supposed to get the war steed cosmetics. Alright, so let's see here. On the head, how much can you dye? Oh, you got to... Oh. Where's my hat? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So we'll... Whoops. We'll do that. Is that... Please tell me that's not what that's doing. That's it. That is what I consider a very bad dyeable item. Let me put it back on. So this is what it starts with. And notice this little red area here. It's like the bandana underneath the hat. Oh, hold on. Let me snooze this advertisement. There we are. That's all that is dyeing on this. So we're going to turn it black. You can see that's it. That's all that dyed, was that one little bit of area. Here I was giving it up to them, telling them that they're doing a fantastic job on dyes because of the way the cloak worked, and this one sucks. You literally cannot dye much of it at all. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's see what the rest of the armor how the rest of the armor dies. Let's take a look at the shoulders. So, shoulders, we'll turn it black. No, people, come on. Scenario, what are you doing? Again, it's a very minor part of it that you can dye. That's highly disappointing. It's nothing but this underpad on this one shoulder. That's horrible. Alright, not much faith for the rest of it, seeing that. So let's do the gloves. We'll go with black again because that's the easiest to tell. So the bandana wrapped around whatever around your wrist over here completely changes. And on this side, we'll turn it dark green. It's I think that little diamond changed and this changed and this changed. We'll see if that diamond changes when I go violet. No, it didn't. Okay, so the gem here, these gems don't change. It's not bad because at least the wrist wrap on the right side, your right hand, fully changes, so that's good. But not being able to change the main item means that you cannot set this up for different color sets on outfits. That's why I don't like when it dyes just a little minor part. You can't change this brown or this brown, so you can't make like a red pirate or a black, you know, pirate, a blue pirate, or whatever, because you're stuck with the colors that the designer put into the model. It's very unfortunate. Let's see the boots. So when I turn them black, it's the exact same thing. It's this little band here and here. That's all that's dyeable on it. Please don't screw this up on the pants. Here we go. That's going to be part of the chest because it's a full body thing. Black. Okay. Alright. That's a good dyeable item. That's a good one. You don't get to affect the chest, but you do get to affect the legs. We'll go ahead and reset it. So you can see it's like a rust color. Whoops, I forgot you have to do like this. It's kind of like a brownish rust or whatever. And that right there is part of the dye, which is slightly different than this down here, but it's the tint that changes it. So let's say, let me go back to the chest. Let's change that to a blue of some form. Maybe go with Evandem blue. So you see this got lighter. Like I said, it's just a tint on this, but this is the actual color up here. So your sash is going to be the color you set it. So if you want a blue pirate, you can at least get that portion of it correct. Maybe throw in a different shoulders and gloves to fit the theme if you can find something that you can dye, because those unfortunately are not dyeable enough. We'll go ahead and try a little bit. Gloves, we'll do it all the same. We'll do Evandem blue, and the boots, Evandem blue. Oh, and these shoulders. Yeah, let's do it all. Head. Alright, so you can turn him into a blue pirate, kind of. Let's put the back on so we can change that as well. Where's the back? Right there. Where is it at? There. So we get a blue, you know, pirate. You could do a red pirate, so forth, but again, the shoulders in the hat are not going to be changeable. That's just, it's not, it doesn't make me happy. Other than that, I love the model of the hat. It's freaking amazing looking. I'd give anything if I could actually dye it. I'll tell you what, we will make one change here, and I guarantee this is going to make it look better. In our wardrobe, let's pull up. This is going to be outfit, shoulders, tide breakers. Yep, either the tide breakers or the, where's it at? Oh, it's the same. Are those literally the same? I need to get rid of one of those. Alright, it's that one. It's a better pirate looking shoulders to me. And if you really wanted to do something cool, you could do the ascot scarf. That's even better. It's just this little scarf wrapped around his neck up there. He's got it set like a choker. It's not a bad look, honestly, right there. Alright, so as far as pirate hats, though, outfit head, we have the Jaunty hat, and actually this is one I use a lot for my pirates. It is Isengard Prisoner's bandana. And then what else? Then you have the Tidebreakers. I was never a fan of this one because of the way that it sits. I wanted that right there. This right here, this flat side on his left, I've always hated that. Other than that, when you look at it from this side, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And you turn and you go, what the hell did they do over here? Did you sit on his hat accidentally and it smushed it? Yeah. So I like this pirate hat way better, but I like the coloring on that one way better. It is what it is. So let's go outside, check our war steed. All right. By the way, that is the Able Angler. I love that set so much. All right, so appearance. We do have them. It's right there because there's a little mark on it. So we're going to put in Jaunty. J-A-U. There it is. Click. And apply. Hold it, hold it. What outfit is that on? Oh no, I don't want to get rid of that one. We'll get rid of this one. There we are. So yeah, you can set it up with the war steed to have it. And in fact, I'm going to make a change here to it. The couple of things that I don't like, honestly. So I like the body. I like the gear. The head I don't like. Doesn't match the color. That's good. That's real good. What was that? Was that Dead City? Nope. It's that one right there. That piece of the Able Angler. I should know. It's one of my favorite sets. That actually somewhat matches right there. Was that this one or was that this one? That was this one here. Treasured Wellspring. Yeah, I definitely would go back to the Able Angler. Where was that at? Yeah, that just looks so much better. And the hide is only one available. The legs, I just can't stand this trying to be a pirate, wearing pirate pants on him. I can't take that. I like the simplicity of that. That was the light leggings of the Norcrofts, I believe. It's a bug there. Sometimes you have to take the mouse off of the window that you're trying to scroll on because it starts scrolling you out in the camera instead of scrolling in what you're actually in. It's an annoying bug. It's been there for a long time. And the saddle, I love the saddle. And the tail. I'm not into this particular tail, to be honest with you. I like the ordinary tail. That's what I would prefer, just plain simple tail. That's what I would go with if I was setting it up. So that the body, oh, hold on, gear. So we've got those things on. That's this right here, the Jaunty one. I actually like that better. That matches very well. What was that? That was the Mirkwood, I think? Yeah, it's the Mirkwood. Mirkwood looks very nice on it. That one there, oh my god, that took forever to get that. That is the, what do they call it? The Reclaimed Mountain Accessory. That was doing 100% of the deeds for Fate of Gundabad. That took forever to get, and I really do like it. I've always loved that one. That's the whimsical one. That is so cool. Alright, let's get out of this. Now, let's check out the musical instrument. And to do that, I'm going to swap over to my minstrel. While it's doing this, if you're watching on Twitch live, please hit the follow. And if you're watching rebroadcast on YouTube, it's youtube.com/Ferone1, the number 1 at the end of it. Please hit the subscribe. It's going to take a while for this to come out. It always takes forever here these days. You can always head over to Ferone.com, find links to all of my channels. I have multiple channels. Ferone plays console games, Ferone plays slots, and Ferone1 is my main channel. Let's see, minstrel, here we are. We'll get to see it all on a elf as well. I think that was a high elf. Is that an elf or a high elf? I think it's an elf, actually. I haven't played him in a very, very, very long time. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so let's see here. Get our title. Bad Monkey. Should have 3 titles actually, and I see it now. Right here. So we got Jaunty Voyager, The Boisterous, and Bad Monkey. I'm gonna go with Bad Monkey. And here's our items. That's actually the 11 year. I still haven't opened the 11 year. All right, let's open up the Patron. We get our pet monkey, our mount, and our emote. Where did it put our monkey at? There it is. Go ahead and get our monkey out. Why not? All right, and let's open this up so that we can get... This is the... That's the actual loot. Or did I learn the loot? I think I learned the loot. I don't see another one to right click, so I think he already learned it. Okay, so that put the loot there. Okay, and let's play some music. That ain't it. Oh, that's because it's cosmetic. It's the one that gives just the basic. Or am I gonna? I'm gonna have to actually. I love that one. All right, we'll do this one right here. So we'll go ahead and put the aura in. See, actually, he does have a sword, doesn't he? It's not a sword though. I wonder if it'll let it do this. Yeah, it did. That's interesting. That does not match. That and that. Okay, am I being stupid? Okay, that matches that and doesn't look like... Whoops, where's it at? Okay, what the heck was I seeing before? So that sword was wrong that I was seeing on the other. I'm totally lost. Did it puts a different sword. Okay, this is the sword that you get when it's physically there. We'll put a different weapon back in. Cosmetic. How come we were getting a different looking sword? That is a totally different pattern than what we had when we were looking at it on the champion. I had a different sword in the cosmetic. I screwed up. I didn't actually put it in there, did I? That's what I did. So yeah, this is what it's actually supposed to look like. I'm sorry, people. I'm an idiot. Wow. That I was stupid on the other one. Anyway, okay. Let's put this in here. Put his ridiculous shoulders on, his gloves, his boots. All right. Now that we've done that, now let's play something. I gotta find something to kill. Oh, I'm over here in low level land. Well, I'm only 25. At least the last one hit, maybe. Let's get on a mount. That's not the new mount. We need to be on the new mount. It's like xylophone thing, whatever he's got going there. Dun, 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 dun. Kind of funny. I think that's going to be the point of the highest contention for people, is the fact that it's a new instrument and it's blocked behind a paywall. That's going to make some people not happy, I can tell you that right now. Okay, yeah. I have not played this guy in forever. I literally don't know how to play a minstrel. I do not. Where's this mob? Yep, that's not a musical thing. We'll find some musical stuff here eventually. Why doesn't Fron the Gnome know how to play a minstrel? He's a moron. You're right, I am. Let's see. That's a heal ability. No, it's Return to Bree. That didn't do anything. Is it only the first two that do music things on this guy? God, I hate that I can't find more mobs. Closer to my level at that. Alright, check this out. I like it. Does anything else here do musical stuff? It removes the corruption. Oh, for God's sake, do I have to be on standing on him? Okay, that didn't do anything. What about this? like the new musical instrument, not gonna lie. Alright, we're 25. Where can we go? That'll actually... That's not what I wanted. Where is it at? I've lost my travel thing because I updated my UI and... There it is. Hadn't played this character since I fixed this. So that is... Is that right back over there? Oh, Gundaman. Okay. I should have known where I was at. Alright. At least maybe it'll take 2 hits to kill something. Maybe. Level 10. I'm gonna go up here with the undead, because I know there's a bunch of them. It's either here or here. I think it's right here. And I'm probably wrong too. Oh, there's a bunch of guys down here. I remember this area. Okay, this'll work. Doodle-doodle-doo. Hey, look, it actually took more than 1 hit on that guy. Do it. Thank you. I really should play this guy up at some point. It's just so hilarious having somebody that goes around playing music to kill people and shouting at them. Diddle-diddle-doo. It's so cool. At any rate, so that is the new Jaunty Coffer. The looks are nice. The ability to die is disappointing for most of the items. The new instrument, I like it. I have to admit, I really do like it. I think the cloak is decent. I like how it's different than the typical cloaks. You've got this sash on this side and sash and the big sash in the middle. I like the fact that it's different. The new sword is decent. I want to check out the new sword without the aura on it. Oh man, that is a nice looking sword. Sorry, when I was on my champion, I somehow had the wrong sword shown as the cosmetic. This is the actual sword, and it looks fantastic, not gonna lie. That looks fantastic. I actually want to try... Oh, I haven't played him so long that he doesn't have the VIP item, so I can't pull up his wardrobe. But he looks relatively cool. I really do like the way that looks. It's a decent looking one. I think that this would make a pretty cool outfit for a mariner, for obvious reasons, because he, it's It's a pirate outfit, not a mariner. It makes perfect sense. The other side of that is the mariner does play an instrument, just barely plays an instrument, but does play an instrument, so that would come in as a usable item. As a minstrel, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could be a singing, performing pirate. I think that's technically what the mariner was supposed to be. But I could see people going with this coffer literally just to get the new instrument and using that on a minstrel in their ordinary set. Let's check something I just thought of. Let's hide the cloak. Alright, there we are. So now we can see the instrument better. And let's hide these ridiculous shoulders. That's actually not a bad look right there. It's not bad at all. I like the sash. It goes around your belly. That's pretty cool. Ba-dong-dong-dong. Fight me. But yeah, let's see one of his other actual outfits I have set up as a mariner. Or not as a mariner, I'm sorry, as a minstrel. So that's my main set, I think, that I use for the minstrel. There's the whimsical. That actually might be pretty funny to do. Let's see. So if I take... currently on this one, I don't have it in this, do I? Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one. This one. So it's just the instrument itself is over here. Okay. So let's switch to this one. And we will make the weapon visible. And the back, no, not the back. Where's his, this? Let me do something to a mob. Oh. He's got cowbell. Oh, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. My bad. Alright, oh, I put it on the other, didn't I? I literally put it over here. So if we put... Where'd my violin go? There. We put that in there, but we put this in the visual. Alright, there we are. Now let's try out it as a whimsical. So that's kind of funny. I like it. Okay, it finally went back. It took a second. I was like, is it going to go back? It's interesting how long it takes for it to show up on his back. That is really wild. I didn't expect it to do that. Didn't think it was doing that on the other one. Is he carrying it? No, it's just literally not there, and then after a while it shows up. Huh. Oh, I know one thing I need to do. Just thought of that. It's right there. So wait, oh crap, again, I don't have the ability to pull up the wardrobe. Alright, but just in contrast, this is what it would see if it was that instrument as opposed to that instrument. And let's do something just for fun. Just for funsies. Emote. Move whimsy. He didn't die instantly. I don't like how long that's taking to come back. That is a bit annoying. When you do the whimsical and you go into walk mode, you get this thing where he walks with his staff like that, even though he doesn't have a staff. But it looks really cool on characters that do have staffs, and unfortunately they won't separate that from the run. They put them both in the exact same thing, so to have this really cool look like on your lore master or something, you have to accept the fact that he's going to run like that. I'm like, I want him to do the walk with the staff. I don't want him to run like, you know, he's got some sort of issue or something. But I've tried to say it on the forums, and they act like they have no idea what I mean by having the walk and run animations be separate. They I don't know. Sometimes I wonder on the forums if they pretend they don't know what the people are suggesting just because they don't want to do it. Because it's pretty freaking obvious what I was saying and others that were saying on that thread, but they acted like they had no idea what we meant. Yeah, it's funny. I like the run whimsy, but yeah, I don't want to do that 99% of the time. That's what I want. I just want him to do it quickly. But for him, that's hilarious. He totally should run around like that with his xylophone, killing everything by going doo-diddly-doo, doo-diddly-doo. Alright, so that is not... That is the Jaunty, and I hate that it took the freaking thing off. Gosh darn it. Where's it at? It's right here. Put that right there. There we are. Okay, yeah, I was trying to figure that out earlier. Let me kill something. Before we call this, let me kill something. Because I want to see if it takes a long time to come back when he's in this mode. Now be damned, it does. It takes a long time before it shows back up. I had not noticed that before. I don't like that. I don't like how long that takes to come back. Is it just... Hold on. Is it just because this isn't the actual instrument? Well, it's not showing up right now either. It's not showing up at all. I betcha. Let me try something. I'm going to figure something out here. So it goes away. He's not carrying it. It doesn't show up back over there. It'll show up here in a second. Right there. Let's take this off of here. Check something. What was that? Oh, nothing big. Alright, so now it's not a cosmetic item. It's the actual item. Let's see if it comes back immediately now. Come on, I need a mob. There's one. It doesn't. How did I not notice that when we were playing on the other character? Or when we were doing this earlier? I really dislike the length of time before that shows back up. Really, really dislike it. I guess it wasn't as noticeable whenever I had the cloak on. I probably just wasn't noticing it. Let me just verify that there's not a bug with that and it starts coming back instantly. Nope. Just didn't notice it as much whenever we had the cloak on, is what the deal was. And one other thing we should test. Does that one have a different one? No. That one doesn't. That one does. Alright, so we're going to test to see if this one comes back instantly. Nope, it doesn't. So all of them, I guess, do that. That is really ugly. They should do that. And if they came back instantly that time. Okay, what's the deal there? What's the dealio? Didn't come back instant that time. That is very not cool. Very, very not cool. Let's see if there's something up, like if we log out and come back on him, if it comes up faster. If not, they should fix that. That's very clunky, that it doesn't instantly go back to your back. I never noticed it on my other characters because the only thing that's ever on my back that's a weapon would be like a bow. So I never notice it with them because I shoot with the bow once and then I'm fighting and I don't even think about it. But in this case, I'm actually looking at the instrument on his back, and you know, I'm aware of the fact that it's not showing up again when he gets done playing the instrument. So maybe it's been like this all along and I just never noticed until now. It's probably the case. It doesn't justify it. They literally should make it go back instantly. It's very odd that it doesn't. Okay, so yeah, it's still doing it. Hey, look, that sword is... because it's a different sword. I want to try also change the emote back to the normal move to see if that affects it any. By the way, this is one of my favorite looking instruments. This is the Sprightly Fiddle. I think it's awesome looking. Detail on it is very nice. Now I just need to find a monster. I need a monster, please. There's lots of monsters down here. Let's mount up. This little spot over here has got a ton of monsters. Bad dwarves. We'll go kill some bad dwarves. As an elf, I think that's appropriate. Alright, here we are. Nope, it just literally doesn't come back. What happened to my instrument? It's right there. There we are. That was a bug. I do like that. I really do like that. Killing them with a xylophone. Killing them softly with my song. Dong dong dong. It's good for a laugh, I'll give it that. Put a smile on my face, so you know, I like it. Just gonna say I like it. Oh, looks like Twitch is in an ad break right now, so we'll wait for them to get back before we get out of doing this. The musical class in EverQuest was a bard, and I always thought they were super cool. But the big difference here in this and Lord of the Rings Online, as far as the way it looks and everything, is the fact that the bards in EverQuest, they had musical notes going up on the screen all the time, which was cool looking, but they didn't make actual sounds like this. I think this takes it to a whole nother level. That is so freaking cool. I think that if you were playing a class, I don't know, it's hard to say. I was going to say that if you were playing a class that didn't use a musical instrument, it would be kind of a waste getting this coffer, but at the same time, the coffer itself has a very nice outfit. The cosmetic outfit's great. Its ability to be dyed, horrible, but the outfit itself is awesome. And the mount, again, awesome looking. So yeah, it is worth it. But if you're playing a minstrel or a mariner that actually uses a musical instrument in battle, I think this coffer hits it out of the park. I believe, and let me check over here on the website. I believe that both the most expensive and the middle costing one both have the musical instrument and trait. Yes, the Jaunty Patron's Enhancement Coffer has the instrument and the trait to play as well. The only one that doesn't have the musical instrument and the ability to play it is the cheapest one, which is odd, because when you're looking at the store, they literally show a picture below each one of the different versions, and the picture they show right below the cheapest one, the Jaunty's Patron's Simple Coffer, they literally show him playing the instrument. And I guarantee there's going to be people on the forums, there's going to be at least one person that says, I bought the cheapest version, and because it showed on the picture he was playing the music, and there's no musical instrument nor the trait to play it in the package I bought. Because me looking at it, as the first thing I thought, was like, oh, so the cheapest one actually comes with the instrument and the trait to play it? No, if you read up there, it doesn't. It only comes with 100 mithril, and then you get the Jaunty cloak, hooded cloak, sword, and the monkey pet, and one title, Jaunty Voyager. It does not say on there anywhere that you're getting the Jaunty Hen Nails musical instrument and trait. It does say that on the Jaunty Patron's Enhanced Coffer and the Jaunty Patron's Luxuriant Coffer. So be aware of that. The cheapest one does not say that it comes with the instrument and the ability to play it, even though the picture right below it shows it. Not saying it doesn't have it, I'm just saying I didn't buy it to find out. But from the wording, I would say it does not come with it. Is it worth $79.95 Lotro points? Compared to some of the ones they've had in the recent past, yes. In comparison, yes. Some of the ones they've had recently just haven't been that nice. There's been like one thing in it that is worth it, and the rest of it's like bad. This has got multiple things. So, I mean, if you've been saving up your Lotro points and you've got it available, I'd say this one's worth it. I would. It's pretty nice. I do want to see something before we get out of here. We get off of the mount. Since I actually have the right weapon on this one, in the cosmetics, I want to go ahead and put the new aura on it. Okay, so on this one it does the same as the other one. It's still just a wee bit too overpowering. You can't actually see the weapon on it. Just briefly every so often as it thins out you can see the weapon. But other than that, most of the time it looks like you're just seeing the color purple. I would have really liked this to have been a lot lighter, more transparent, to show the weapon more, and then it would have been perfect. But as is, I'm not a big fan of it. But The cosmetic itself I love, and I'm definitely going to use that on my Mariner. This is totally a Mariner outfit. 100% this is a Mariner outfit. In fact, let's jump over to my Mariner real quick. We'll put the stuff on him, goof around with him for a little bit before we call this particular video. My God, have I been going an hour and 15 minutes on this? I really thought I'd only been going about 20, 30 minutes something. Because this stream and then the video that'll be over on youtube.com/from1 was literally intended to just be a digital box opening of the coffer and checking it out. I didn't realize I'd already gone an hour. Nope, that's the captain. That's the wrong one. Love my captain. He's so cool. Where's it at? Mariner. There he is. Love that outfit. Love that outfit. It's my favorite Mariner outfit. Alright, let's see here. See, again, that's just... He's so cool! That whole outfit is just flipping cool. And yes, that is a parrot on his shoulder. It is a parrot that actually moves and stuff on his shoulder. It's the only item in the game that I know of that does that. And when he fights, it flies away. Unfortunately, to make that happen, and they've never fixed it. This came out in Corsairs of Umbar's expansion, and they have not fixed it, and I guarantee you they never will fix it. The Tiebreaker Shoulder Riding Parrot only works if you put the actual item in your actual shoulder slot. So that means to have the parrot, you do not get stats on your shoulder piece. And people begged them to change that, and they never did. And considering that was now 2 expansions ago, it's never going to get changed. You just have to accept that. So if you want a parrot on your shoulder, you have to play without stats on your shoulder. It just is what it is, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, we don't have much room for anything, do we? My bags are full. And might have enough room right there. And he doesn't have his item, does he? No. Let me grab my title. Here we are, we got that. And, okay, here's this item. So full that I'm probably missing where everything's at, but we have this here. Alright, that's all of those items. Let's pull this down to the bottom so we can get as many slots as we can. Sheesh. Alright, let's go to our outfits. We'll choose this last one down here. It's hard to find it all. Hold it, that's not it, is it? No. Is that right? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, yes, that is it. And hat. Is that it? Yeah, it's everything. And the sword. Can I do 2 of them? Because I totally want to do 2 of them. What is that? Oh, it's a pocket item. Right here. And there's what he looks like. Got two of the swords going on. That's cool. And that has stats. We don't want to take that off. Where's his... There it is. I'll put that right here. So I said he has a thing. So there's his one song, I think, that he plays. I don't remember if he has other ones or not. It's been a super, super long time since I played the Mariner. Had such cool things that he does. That is a really cool class. Yeah, I love this class, honestly. Let's go ahead and... That's the problem, is I like all the classes, so... It's a problem! Let's go ahead and put these in here. We're going to actually do one more I forgot to do on any of the other ones. We're going to apply the aura to the musical instrument as well. Alright. It's not actually showing right now, but I was waiting to do something that will cause it to play music. I don't think anything else will. I've got like 8 seconds left, then we'll do this one. Alright. Yeah, I don't see an aura actually showing up on the instrument, just on the weapons. Where's my travel? There it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was in Moria last time. Hold on. Where's his, there's his pet. And where's the emote? What is that called? Milestone? Jaunty. There we are. Alright, now let's do it. I like how he actually hits the map on the keg there, and you can hear the wood go thump thump. That's pretty cool. That really is pretty cool. Alright, let's find something to kill here. I don't remember how to play him, so I'm probably going to suck at trying to kill him, but we're going to try to kill something. That's the problem when you have 10,000 alts and you only play them like once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Forget, did he have a speed boost? It seemed like they were combo based, the Mariner, and you had to do something to something that would cause something to happen. There was one where you did a couple of things and then you could get a speed boost out of it, but I have no idea what it was. I do not remember, unfortunately. Oh, and I remember that you had the balance mechanic down there. So, like, if you get overbalanced, he can get stunned from it. So you had to do cash outs or something, which I don't see where those are at. I thought they were this thing. Wow, I really don't remember this one. Been entirely too long on this one, unfortunately, to remember his abilities and how they worked. But I really thought there was a cash out ability. Lunge. See, swordplay finisher. Cost 5 power. Did I not have enough power? And recenter. After using a finisher skill. Yeah, that's what it was. I'd hit this, and then after my finisher, I'd hit this, and it would re-stabilize me. But you need 5 points. Let's see if I can get 5 points up. Well, that was one. I'm not kidding. They're dying too fast for me to do it. Nope, still not enough. There. finisher, and then, well, he's already dead, otherwise I would have done my restabilizer. That's the problem, is these mobs are too low. They die too quick. Come here before I lose it. Nope, I already lost it. That's the one time he uses the musical instrument. Alright, any rate, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it looks really nice. I think the musical instrument's way more beneficial for the minstrel. I'd be interested to see how people implement it into their music. Because, you know, you can play music in this game, they make bands and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. But at any rate, that is the new Coffer, the Jaunty Coffer. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool. Yeah. If you're watching on Twitch, please hit the follow. If you're watching over on YouTube, that's youtube.com/Ferone1. Please hit the subscribe. Head over to Ferone.com. Find the links to all my channels, and please go subscribe to them, because we've been trying to get to 1,000 subscribers forever, and the little secret that YouTube doesn't tell you is if the content provider never gets to 1,000 subscribers, they don't get paid. So if you enjoy people's content, not just mine, but anybody's content, and you want to actually see them keep making content, hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it's the only thing that YouTube actually cares about. So with that said, I'm going to end this stream. Hope y'all had fun. I always have fun hanging out with you. Until next time, this is Ferone the Gnome, and I am signing off. Bye-bye!